Hello, loved ones. This is Robin. Hello, hello, hello. We're clearing the air. Excuse me. We're clearing the air at this moment. We're calling in divine energies to help us to read this for whoever needs it. Thanking the Lord that, well, we have another day, that we understand what revival actually is. And sometimes we have to be stripped down before we can reestablish and put on a new set of clothes, let's say. A new pattern, a new life, a new friendships, new way of thinking. I ask the divine to guide me on this today so I can explain to you what they just gave me. And I believe this is about a real feminine divine who, in one night of passion, see, her lesson is temperance, okay? And she's building a family. She's being guarded over there by divine beings and angels and having to go over everything with a fine-tooth comb. There was some passion that happened, and this is indeed a divine feminine who made a mistake. Now she is with a very distorted masculine's child, trying to stay optimistic about her life and seeking someone that will help her through this thing. This is who she was with, was a distorted masculine times two. I mean, really did not care. As a matter of fact, he was so wicked that I don't know how she fell for it, but the devil doesn't come to you as an ugly black beast. He usually comes as a friend or as a lover or some swarthy, brilliant person who can sweep you off your feet and is very sexually oriented. So they can motivate your root chakra. And that's just something that I'm familiar with happening. So my friends, here's what we have. Now, you may or may not relate to this. I understand. If you do, I understand that too. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Be a part of this. There's something happening here. And the guides, I love to work with the higher vibrational beings. I invite them to help me, but only of the Christ hearts. Only those that are of Christ's nature will be able to actually fit with me, because I have to have hope in the connection of the character and the love of Christ, because the heart is very, very important. It's where you live. Back to what we were saying. So what we have here is a situation where we have a female dealing with lots and lots of chatter, dishonesty, promises. This sounds heartbreaking, and it's very true, and it's happened to me probably more than once. The light of God is beaming down and reflecting the truth that someone is gossipy and full of shit and does nothing but talk. This is the number 12, so this could be a Pisces or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that came to visit you. There's 12 again twice on a full moon or something like that, and left you waiting. This person didn't have a good temper. They were indeed a Knight of Wands, a one-night stand, but they also could have been a master of sacred secrets. And this masculine is, I mean, this is really a masculine. They wanted me to tell you that specifically. Most of my readings are not gender specific. This one is, okay? So I'm just going to give it to you, my loves. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I've already done my sacred ritual, so I know I'm divinely protected. My loves, we're going to find out where's my tarot deck. What's going on? Please, Spirit, tell me what's going on with this feminine. Wait a minute. Okay. Tell me what's going on with this feminine at this time, having to have a great temperance, because now she has to build or is building something for herself, whether it be a family or a business. She's got a dream. Now, maybe she's following the passion of her dream and staying optimistic about it, as seeking divine guidance on every move she makes, and making sure that when she connects with someone that they truly are a really good friend. She's had experiences with distorted masculines in the past. She's not going to have that anymore. She knows that they chatter in the background because they're karmic, and they haven't come to the light that she has ascended to, which is a super, super understanding that some things you don't control. Some things you don't control. Some things you just have to nurture yourself, so you're like a high vibrating being. What's happening is this King of Swords who has hurt this feminine, this is like two things. It's a promise and it's a admonishment. Whoever you are, if you know this female has a baby, you did it. You're going to forever suffer over that, spiritually and verbally. You're going to have things go wrong. I'm sorry. You must come forward and take care of your child. It is God's law. It's the right thing to do. Come forward and help this female raise this child and be civil about it. The King of Swords is not emotional. He is intelligent, but he also can be, if he's not in his upright nature, he can also be very harsh and cruel. But guess what? She's getting the sun. She deserves the healing. She is divine feminine. God has chosen her to be very much like the queens, like all the queens, like the empress energy. She can bring forth new life, whether it be a healing of people or being of raising children, or whether it be starting a business or something that grows. She's committed to it right here. And this masculine is very much not at rest right now. Somehow I know that kind of went backwards on them like a boomerang in the spirit world. But this is love for the feminine energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo, and Sagittarius. These are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be a Pisces as well. And this could be an Earth child. Yes, that makes perfect sense. It's more than likely a Scorpio. Now, is Scorpio the divine feminine or the person coming forward to support? Tell me, Spirit, the answer to that question. Thank you. No. I think you should know that this feels like a tug of war between a fire sign, a Leo who's not in their upright, a water sign that is in the upright, possibly a Scorpio, who've known each other for 7 years. The cards are playing out the stories. Keep going, period. If it might not apply to you at all. And there's so much love here. So this is new love, and this is a revival for this divine feminine. What is the deal with the Queen of Wands in reverse? Has she been humbled by something, or not in her superpower, but also very much healthy and upright? That's confusing. What's her status, Spirit? She's hopeful that something good will come of this relationship with you, whoever this is, male or female. And won't hold back anymore. What were they holding back? What was this person holding back from our divine feminine? I think this might be a friend. They were holding back because they went through a terrible tower moment. What was the tower moment? An ending of a relationship? And being blocked by a high priestess. Unable to communicate on the same level, keeping things to themselves and harmony. Okay, let's talk about this new love real quick and let's go on. New love may be a revival of a past relationship that was someone established themselves and came forward and did the right thing. That would be a Queen of Cups, upright. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Scorpios all over this thing. They don't want to keep looking back. They're tired of it. Tell me why they're looking back. Because they fucking love you. That's why. They see who you are. Oh, wow. Wow. That's so interesting. Sorry, you guys. My language. Sometimes I do that. So, where this goes, I don't know. You know what I mean, guys? I really don't know. The divine knows. And it knows you guys. It knows what you're going through. It can tap in. And it can be a frequency for you to connect. The only frequency where you're really going to make progress with the Divine Feminine is to be in the Christ energy, because she won't abate from it. That's her source of healing. That's who she goes to in her mind and heart. She revitalizes her heart and living space from within. The scripture that goes with this is, what no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, and what no human mind can conceive. The things God has prepared for those who love him. These are the things God has revealed to us by his Spirit. 1 Corinthians 2, 9 through 10. His Spirit. It's an energy and it's a power source. And it's absolutely so divine. You know, when they say fear God, it's not that you're fearing God. It's that you're fearing to disappoint after being gifted so much freedom and the ability to stay free and the option to do so in the Spirit, to manifest good things. We're not talking religion. We're talking about the energy of the Christ, which means that actually Christ didn't say this in his own words, but I believe he talked about your temple being the chakras and the energy systems and the way you eat, and you know how you need to have more faith and just take better care of yourself and be gentle with people. You know, I guess the reputation I got was very Zenish gentle, you know. So I guess the whole thing is that you are the temple, the living temple. And that's the reason why you have to have the help in your heart. That's why we invite him in our heart, because we have to have the help to keep establishing our heart. Just groundwork for it, to make a commitment to be calm, to be as good to each other as we possibly can. It's a pretty good commitment. The mystics want to say something to you. There's an opportunity coming. Now, 4 represents stabilization, and it also represents a heart. We know the caterpillar represents the slow, methodical movement, waiting for an opportunity to be here, for something to expand into its more beautiful self, is what I'm getting. And rising above the fray. Something's going on with that. That's 18, and that would be Pisces. Or Cancer. No, that's Pisces. And seeing with the eagle eye is looking at everyone's perspective. I mean, as clearly as you possibly can. Rise above the fray, which means don't let things bother you. Hold your own. Do what you're called to do. Look for these opportunities. Let's see what the shaman says about that. Where's the book? All right, basically it says, sometimes, wait a minute. This is an invitation to test out new strategies to get a different, better result. Remember that the definition of lunacy is continuing with the same thinking and behavior and hoping for a different outcome. It's time to break away from habitual responses to surprise yourself and startle others, eliciting a smile or frown or look of awe from those around you. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageous or for permission to do the unexpected. Any other response right now will lead to more of the same and no real change. And sometimes the most original response is no response whatsoever. Stand stock still, staring steadily into the eyes of the players in your drama, avoiding engagement until the moment is right. Caterpillar invites you to witness the story unfolding, knowing that deciding on the timing of your action is as essential as finding the best move to make. And when you do act, let there be no doubt in anyone's mind of your determination and the power you can unleash. And with that, thank you for liking, subscribing, hitting the all bell, sharing, donating, going to my website, being a part of my life. Thank you for being here. You guys are high vibing, and I know you, and I love you, and I pray for you, and I thank you. And if you find yourself in a desperate spot and you would like some encouragement, I have a prayer request on my website, should you find that. That's completely up to you. Everybody's different, you know. I do wonderful mantras. I do I can use the sound bowls and do a blessing with you or a clearing with you. We can talk about, you know, how to bring your past life into your present life and how to integrate that into a better experience for yourself. That's my goal. And if you need love and information, I can do that too. Just look me up if you want. I'm everywhere. And I thank you for all your love. Namaste.